when I got my first drum set, I was like 16 or 17. It was when I started like my very first band.
Technically, my first band was a band called Amorous.
And in high school, I formed a group called Paramount Victory.
It's actually kind of funny because Alex, our singer, he was actually in our band, and I kicked him out of the band.
I got kicked out of the band because I wasn't good enough. So I said, okay, I'll start my own band, and I started the Cab.
We were all really young, and then he ended up starting a band, and I joined it.
I later asked Alex to be in my band.
Right when we let our lead guitarist go, we kind of just wanted to switch it up and kind of go for a different sound.
Marshall was another local band called Paramount Victory. The band was like, they were a good local band, but what really stood out was, you know, their piano player.
Marshall was the first person that we ever found, and he stuck with us from day one.
I went up to Marshall and asked him if he wanted to come to our practice one day and just kind of jam.
So I came down there with piano and a guitar rig, and we actually wrote All Run.
I can see it in your eyes, you're scared. All these things that force you to do unfair. I'm here to chase away these tears. Baby, we can chase away these fears. Because
growing up, my dad was a singer. I used to go to all his shows and watch him on stage and just kind of be like in awe.
I had like this little cheap like acoustic guitar, and I would literally just stand in front of the mirror and pretend I was Garth Brooks.
When I was in the car with my dad when we were younger, I would listen to everything. My sister wanted to learn how to play piano, and so my mom asked me. She's like, "Hey, you wanna get into lessons with your sister?" And I was like, "I'll try it."
I was singing along in a car, and my friend grabbed me. He was like, "You can sing? I've been listening to you the whole drive, and you've been singing better than I've ever heard."
My best friend, he had a drum set, and I just ended up just playing on that every day for years.
Growing up, I was in high school. I was writing these lyrics for the band, and I didn't think we'd ever be signed. So there was no pressure. It was just me writing, you know, what I felt.
I started on GarageBand, and it was me sending really shitty demos to Singer, and him being like, yeah, this is okay, or this is awesome.
You know, I'll start writing and putting my melodies and my lyrics to it.
It's a collective process the whole time.
I mean, to where we are now, it's just we keep growing and growing, and it's like the best feeling ever.
Just from the very beginning, we kind of just already knew that this was like our job and this is what we had to do.